Carter. Carter. I know her name sounds like cater, but I think it's derived from the French for. Oh, I only have one? Dang it. So I have to run 3 Carter, 1 deuce. Okay. Alright. Wow. Got a ton of him. Lightning Saber. Draco Laswell. Draco Laswell isn't a troll? No, Draco Laswell's not a troll. No. I can get Draco Laswell's STMR and have a 7-star Draco Laswell. Another one. Now, arguably, you would never use 2 Draco Laswells. I don't think there's any reason to, especially in the future meta. But still, I mean, maybe I'll STMR Mughal him because his STMR is that good. I don't know. I don't know what I'll do in the future. Wait, this one is maxed. Domino boots, so I'm gonna lock that. We got Lottie here. Let me fuse her. Use 5 tickets today for bonus units and got 1 Kurosame. Wow, that's really good though, so that's really good. I'll let you know. I'm still tempted to pull on the Halloween banner, guys. I'm still tempted. I hope I don't rage pull off stream. I'll let you guys know on Discord if I do rage pull. Or you'll see my news feed. Wait, why is this Jolanda? Oh, this is 100%, I see. I didn't lock her. So I usually lock the units I've maxed TMR, otherwise it's hard for me to tell. Okay. Debating on doing his step up at least 3rd step. At least 3 steps. I think it's okay. Yeah, 2120 increase my unit space. Feels bad, man. I know. I'm too cheap, man. I'm Asian. I'm too cheap. I don't want to expand. This is why I'm Asian, so it's not racist to say this, but this is why Asian homes are usually generally messier. Because Asians hoard, and then Asians can't throw away stuff. Alright, all the Asians in the server, or all the Asians in the stream can either agree or disagree with me there. Cheap for space, but not pulling. But not for pulling. Yep, loves, man. This is why Asians have a cluttered house. Loves says, hi, I'm Asian. Yeah, I know. Is it the same for you? Can confirm, am Asian. Says, feels brand. Oh, Love says your house is clean. Okay, Loves, you're really westernized, man. Asian homes, it's not like it's dirty. It's not like cobwebs and dust dirty. It's just like there's a ton of stuff. Like if it's like a kitchen countertop, right? It's not gonna look like an IKEA kitchen. It's gonna be like every single like bread maker, toaster, mini oven, rice maker, blender, everything's like on a counter. And and don't even talk about the living room. You got clothes everywhere. You got pillows. I mean, pillows are okay, but pillows are all messy. You got like bags of like groceries on the floor. Yeah. YOLO Zolo just said it too. It's not dirty. We just have a ton of old stuff. Yeah, that's exactly it. It's the old stuff. So Asians are like very hoardy. We hoard stuff because we're too cheap to throw it away. We're like, oh yeah, what if we're gonna use this in the future, right? And we're too cheap to buy a new stuff. So Thoso says my house is like that. Yeah, every Asian right here right now is saying the same thing as I am. So okay, it's not racist. It's a stereotype. It's a stereotype because it's based on truth, right? So that's what I mean. That's why. 21 says IKEA kitchen with a ton of other IKEA furniture everywhere, not yet assembled. It's possible. Yep. If it's not broken, we don't throw it away. Wow, there's a ton of Asians on this stream, man. That's pretty awesome. I think I'm streaming at a time where if you guys are actually in Asia and not in North America or whatever, maybe you guys are like, it's perfect stream time for you. But that's pretty funny. That is pretty funny. Oh man, I should clip this. Because this is a hilarious conversation. This is proof. Oh, we got 90% Tantris. You got 2 Tantris now. Yay! From fusing. I'm Asian, can confirm as well. Says Moto Rider. Dang, man, that's hilarious. Oh, that's funny. Like, I already knew it was true, but it's more funny when like just everyone on stream just breaks lurk mode and tells me I'm Asian. It's true. It is so true, and it gets worse when you go back in earlier generations. So like my parents' generation, my grandparents' generation. Oh man, I don't even want to get started on my grandparents' home. My grandparents' home, so I'm from Taiwan. So my grandparents' home in Taiwan, they have like a maid, right? Like to clean up stuff like on the floor or whatever. But they built like a shelf, like a TV, like I would say like a TV entertainment system shelf, whereas like the TV's in the center and you got all the cupboards that you can think of 360 degrees around the TV vertically, right? So it's like it's a shelf wall, right? And the walls in the roofs in Asia are not like in Western, like in North America, generally is about 8 foot to 10 feet, depending on what type of house you get. Like that's like the standard. The roofs in Asia are really tall, like tall enough that if you want to put stuff on the top of the cupboard, you need a ladder. And man, my grandparents, man, they keep every single trinket that they've ever collected in that cupboard. And don't even get me started on like closet spaces, like closets with doors. If you open it up, honestly, you're gonna, it's like Disney cartoons. You're gonna be covered in stuff. Like the stuff will fall out of the closets, as in the stuff is hanging on by a thread by the closet door. So when you open it up, everything else comes down. So you really have to like, every time you open the closet, you want to get something, you need to kind of like have your legs in front of the closet door so the stuff doesn't overflow, so it's easier for you to pick up the trash. I call it trash, it's not real trash, but still, oh man. Tall ceilings for short people. Wait, what? Sorry, I was looking at the box and I wasn't yeah, tall ceilings for short people. I don't know, like in Taiwan at least. Okay, so like in North America, I don't know where you guys live specifically, but in Asia, most buildings are made out of concrete, like solid concrete and tiles. Frankly, I don't know the reasoning behind it. And I do know that for even in North America, at least apartments, they do have a lot of like, you know, metal rods or whatever. What do you call them? Like as the bones, I guess, of the concrete. But actually, at least in North America, if it's a single house, it's usually made out of wood and then plywood and what is that stuff called? Man, I've done enough home renovations to know it, but I can't think it off the top of my head. Drywall, that's it. Drywall. So yeah, it's really weird. It's really weird. Can confirm lives in Asia, says Zero Box Top. Yeah. So hey man, all these Asian people making connections with me here. Asian gathering. Just kidding. Haven't they stopped making kitchens in Taiwan and new homes because everyone eats outside? No. You have to have a kitchen inside. Taiwan, they get typhoons a lot, which in most Asian countries they do get typhoons. So typhoon is pretty much a storm, kind of like a hurricane, but not, it's more watery than hurricanes, I suppose. And no, you can't eat outside, man. You just can't eat outside. Like Hong Kong is even worse. Hong Kong gets like the craziest thunderstorms, which this could be a story for another time, but I suppose I could share some part of it. So one time I was in Hong Kong and I went to eat at this like on this coast. Hong Kong has like the best seafood because, as you know, they're like, you know, they're literally like by water. But there's these seafood places along the coast in Hong Kong that they'll sell like fresh seafood. So you can pick and choose, like a buffet almost. Pick and choose your seafood you want and they'll make a dish for you, and you can, like, you know, basically tell them how to make it as well. Like they have a menu, say like, let's say like stir fry with pepper or whatever. That's just a bad example. And then they'll make it for you. So anyways, one time I was there, we had to take like a mountainous road like over a valley in order to get to that restaurant on the coast. But as we exited the restaurant, there was like this huge what Cantonese, well, in Hong Kong they call black rain. So I'll speak some Mandarin here for those of you who actually understand Mandarin. Hei yu in Hong Kong. And what that means is they usually have like red rain, black rain, different levels of rain, and that's the severity of the storm. So basically, it was my first time in Hong Kong, and I experienced a black rain session. And how bad that is that it will flood in 20 minutes, flood a car up to the engine. And so most people will have to walk home. You don't want to turn on your engine with water that can get into the engine. You will hydro lock your engine, and then therefore your engine pretty much dies until you get some mechanic to actually get all the water out of it. And even then, it's still, you could blow bearings, etc. It's basically throws the engine out of whack. Anyways, I took a bus to go back home, and yeah, the black rain was so bad that the bus did, because the buses are higher, like they're taller than a regular like standard mobile like car. And so the water, the bus driver was thinking like, oh yeah, it's not gonna matter. And he was really being really nice, a good Samaritan. A lot of people outside like pretty much stranded because the rain was so bad. So he just picked up people and tried to fill his bus with as much people as possible, without even charging them. He wanted to get home too, but he wanted everyone to get home safe. But what was really bad was he did hydro lock his bus like halfway, so we were in the mountain valleys. And I think it was running on a diesel. It was a diesel bus, and so we got lucky. It was a fuel injected bus. The hydro lock makes it worse, but diesel engines are a bit stronger than that. So he did hydro lock it, so it stalled so many times, and we were so worried that we wouldn't get home. Eventually, anyways, as he kept on like waiting, he waited like 15 minutes per time he got hydro locked to wait for the water to evaporate or whatever, to be like, you know, to drain away from the heat of the engine. About every 15 minutes or so, he would try it again, and yes, eventually after an hour, it was about maybe only a 20-minute bus drive, but about an hour later, we finally got to the MTR, which is the transit system in Hong Kong. Anyways, that's my story. It was pretty crazy. It felt like a movie, like we were in a disaster movie, but the rain was pretty crazy. Anyways, that was a long story as we're fusing my box here. Jagan story time! Alright. Wait, what? Kuta... Oh, you're telling Kuta what I got. I see. Yeah, I'll let 21 say it. My stream delay will be bad anyways, it'll just be a repeat. No, 21. Malphasy number 3. Malphasy number 3. That's why I said Ravenheart. Because I need one more Malphasy for that STMR. 6 RAM and 6 Luna. Yes, those are all correct. You a great storyteller, bruh, says Kali Kira. Thank you, dude. Thank you. This is Jagan stream time. Whenever we have nothing to stream, I just tell stories. A lot of interesting stories in my life, I think. Yeah, Kuta, don't worry, you'll catch it on YouTube later. More chicks. One more Malphasy for the best STMR. PogChamp. Oh man, more chicks. You'll catch the YouTube video later. It's on my Type 0 pulls. I laughed pretty hard when I got Malphasy. Oh man, that was hilarious. Terror is gonna enjoy this. Terror is gonna enjoy this stream. This is so many mentions of Ravenheart. I really hope that guy's not offended. Dude, you know who you are? The guy who came on Discord to challenge me on Malphasy's STMR being the best STMR. You know who you are, dude. It's not mean to be offensive. It's just, it has become a meme because it has been a pretty funny story. So, best wishes to you. Alright, anyways, I really like Malphasy's STMR, by the way. Says 21. 21, I know you're not joking. It is actually okay. It's good. It's good. Alright, I already admitted this. I'm not ashamed to admit I'm wrong. It's good. Alright. Morchik says, I still remember his name. Feels good, man. Oh, man. That is funny. Has that guy ever gone back to the Discord? No, he's never come back. He's never come back. Well, I don't think he joined in the first place in positive attitude. Like, when he joined, he literally said, I've joined because I wanted to prove Jagan wrong. Like, that's really how he introduced himself. So... Wait, 21 says I went hard for it too. Oh, you went hard for it. Okay, well that's a... Well, you knew how good it was then, before I did. You had better foresight than me, 21. As usual, you have more wisdom. Sounds like a lot. Yeah, he created a Jagan X meme for sure. This is gonna be forever immortalized. Forever immortalized. It's we'll never give it up until someone worse than him comes, because I think everyone remembers him now. Most people know his name. Most people was there that night that saw me debate with him. Oh man, anyways, I tell that story in another video which is uploaded on YouTube, so no need to repeat it. Pretty funny though. Kali Kira, what a beep. Yes, it was KJBJ BJH HVHGVH. Wow, man, you really just made up a random name there. You must have been in a rush to get that name created.